Alright guys, back for another quick video. We are going to show you guys how to prep a new hockey stick. Let's get started. Alright, so first thing, this is my son Asher's stick. He is a U8 player. Left-handed, this is a P28 curve to Hyperlot. Butt ends on one end, ResTech on the other end. He's been using this for half the season or so, seems to like it. He's doing pretty well with it, so we are going to set up new stick exactly the same way. The only difference on this one is a P28 40 flex is a P28 30 flex. So first step, obviously we're gonna get this guy out of the wrapper. All right, so normally I would measure this stick, but he's not here right now, and I know that this stick is set up perfectly for him. So all we're gonna do is line the two sticks up, grab a Sharpie, and we will make our mark where we want to cut it. So I'm going to cut it exact same spot here. And that's really all we need to make our cut. Alright, so all we're going to do here is find our mark that we just made with our Sharpie right here on the R and the vapor. We will line it up with the blade. Check it out. It's a little bit off. And we'll cut straight through here. So easy enough, clean cut there. And this is pretty much trash. Some people like to keep the plugs in their stick. I don't think it really matters, but we'll leave it in there for him. Then, back over here. Alright, so as you can see, sticks are really close to the same size, maybe just a hair off. Next up, we're going to put a butt ends grip. So I got him a red one for this. So these are pretty simple to toss on. They come with the actual grip and then this spray stuff. So what you're going to do is coat the inside of this, and then you're going to coat the outside of the stick as well. So let's get started with that. So on the tip is just going to slide right over the end here. And then you just work it down, and I try to get them kind of even on this side just so that it looks good. Then we will take Sharp Shack towel and just kind of wipe this down, because I put probably a little bit more than I should, and you can kind of see it's leaking out of the bottom a little bit. And we'll just dry it up. Helps to keep it, helps to let it dry quicker so they can use it a little bit faster. And I think it says on their website not to use a stick for 24 hours. I don't think he's even skating today, so we'll let it sit for 24 hours, but he doesn't put a ton of force on this, so it'd be fine to use kind of out of the box. Next up, blade. So he's been using these ResTech strips for half the season or so, and seems to like them. He's doing pretty well with them, so we're going to kind of keep it consistent and put one of these on his stick as well. Alright, so this is his old stick. You can kind of see what these look like. They have a forehand and a backhand side, and in the pack they actually come two pairs to a pack. Hopefully it focuses on that. So we're going to pull a pair out. So we got our one pair out, put the other one back in to toss in his bag. So this is what they look like. They are just essentially like a 3M sheet. So what we'll do is we'll peel the back of that off, stick it right on his stick. This is a brand new stick, so I don't really need to clean the blade on it, but they do have instructions on their website on what to do when you're applying these, especially if you're taking one off and putting another one on. So you want to make sure it's clean so it'll adhere to the surface really good. All right, so this is difficult for me because he's left-handed and I'm right-handed, so like Everything about this is backwards to me. So found the one for the forehand side, so all we're gonna do is peel this off. And you can see, so this is gonna go right on the toe. Kind of try to keep it lined up so we can see what it looks like when we get back here. And that should be pretty close. And they actually sent this little foam roller thing, which I don't know is completely necessary, but they say to start in the middle and roll it out. And then we'll get it back here as well. That way it gets applied evenly all the way through. You might not be able to even see this on camera, but I'll get it to focus here. This is what it's actually gonna look like. You can even see the outline of the sticker that I left on there. There we go. So let's put backhand side on. Again, we're just gonna peel this off. And always start with the toe to make sure we're lined up somewhat close. And the rest of it just kind of falls into place. That looks close enough. And then we'll go from the middle out. Yeah, looks good. Perfect. So he's got one last tournament before the season's over and two almost identical sticks, 10 flex different, ready to go. If you guys have any questions about these or you want to know more about the process, let me know in the comments.